Our story takes place at the White House, and Bill Clinton was in a dither. It was Betty Dither, to be exact, one of the hot little numbers from the White House typing pool. But he was upset. His approval numbers were at an all-time low. Taxes were soaring. Congress hated him. Boy, life in the White House sucked hard.
Yeah, but Betty Dither sucked hard, too. Thank you.
He decided to seek the advice of the only one at the White House who would listen. His only true soulmate. The only one who, when the chips were down, would sit patiently as long as it took. The commander-in-chief to spill his guts, always listening, never interrupting. Always the sympathetic big blue eyes, always there with the attentive ears and look of genuine concern. The only distraction would be the way she would occasionally lean down to her genitals and lick herself.
Yeah, well, you see, Socks, if I don't figure out how to lift my approval with the public, I'll be pumping gas come next fall.
The president decided to go out for a walk, a retreat to the quiet streets of Washington, D.C., to be alone with his thoughts. The president exited through the rear doors and soon was among the anonymous, faceless cells, wandering the lonely night streets of Washington, D.C. Soon he was at the intersection of E. Pluribus Street and Unum Boulevard. And so consumed in his thoughts was the president that he stepped off the curb and into the street without even looking for the traffic, which reached speeds of 60 miles an hour at night. But there were no cars, so he crossed safely. President walked on, when soon he found himself in front of one of Washington's greatest monuments.
Wow! Look it! It's the great big white stick thingy. Why, it's the,
It's the George
That's right, it's the George.
Washington.
The George Washington.
Mom.
It's the George Washington Mountain.
It's the George Washington Monument, you pea-brain.
Wow. The George Washington Monument. Golly. Maybe George would know how I can raise my popularity. Maybe he could help me.
Yeah, that's it, Gooba. Talk to the big rock and see if it talks back. Twit.
George. George, you're so wise. Help me. How can I make myself more popular? George, tell me, what do the people want?
And there was a great crack of thunder! The skies opened and a thunderous voice boomed.
Bill! The people want you to lower the taxes! Bill!
No, that won't work. I better move on.
Soon he was at the great Jefferson Memorial.
Jefferson! Oh, he was brilliant. At Jefferson, he was like a genius. The way he moved away from the bunkers and up to that big apartment building.
Right.
Well, we're moving on up. You get the gag.
Go ahead, Wheezy.
To the side.
Thomas Jefferson, you chump. It's his fourth, I believe. He's the second president of the United States.
Sorry.
Third, I don't know.
Third, whatever.
Architect of the Declaration of Independence, whatever. And one of the greatest men who ever led this country.
Oh, well, how about it, Tom? People hate me. My popularity's in the crapper. Tell me, Tom, what do the people want?
Bill!
The great voice boomed.
Bill! The people! They want you to lower the taxes!
No, they'd hate that. There's one thing I know, is that the people don't want lower taxes. Shoot.
And so Albert Einstein moseyed onward. And soon he was at the great Lincoln Memorial. The president looked up at the great statue in awe.
Say, I've seen you somewhere before.
Yes, Bill! I am Abraham...
No, wait, don't tell me. I want to figure it out for myself. Was it Love Connection?
No!
Was it America's Funniest Home Videos?
No! But I love that show.
I know. You're on the nickel.
No, Jefferson got the nickel. I got stuck with the penny. The most hated coin in history.
Oh.
You're walking down the street, you see a nickel, you stop. You pick it up and put it in your pocket.
Right.
You see a penny, you step around it like some kind of dog turd. Nice honor, huh?
Well, still, I think it's a nice picture.
Really, do you? They got my right side, and it shows that weird Aaron Neville tumor thing on my cheek.
The two presidents chatted for a while and then got down to brass tacks.
So, Bill, what brings you here to me tonight?
Well, Gabe.
No, it's Abe. It's Abe. There's no G.
Sorry. It's the people, Abe. They hate me. I went to see Washington, and he told me to lower taxes.
Washington? Ha! That wig-wearing, wooden-tooth-chewing, pompous old windbag?
Oh.
I heard he's gay, you know.
So did I, actually.
Well, I went to see Jefferson, and I asked him what the people want. He said the people want lower taxes.
Bill!
What?
I know what the people want, and they don't want lower taxes.
Clinton dropped to his knees and begged the great Abe Lincoln to tell him the secret.
Please, Abe, please. You gotta tell me. What do the people want?
Bill!
What?
The people! They want you to go to the theater!
Very patriotic of you. I wish we had a fife here in the studio.
Got one right
wait a
here,
minute.
Rash. Stop it.
Didn't mean that.